Hi, this is Professor Bauer. Welcome to ICT 4105, the winter quarter, project contracts and procurements. Welcome back. Happy New Year. And I hope that this is going to be a great year for all of us. I want to talk just briefly and welcoming you to the class. Some introductions. You'll see more about this in the syllabus. A bit of a course overview, but really I'm going to direct you mainly to the syllabus. My keys for your success in the class, and then just reminding you that we are an online asynchronous course, and some of the, for those of you who are new here, some of the ways that will affect the workflow of the course, and just to give you a sense of who is responsible for what. So, the course is designed to provide practical leadership skills for contracts and procurements. You will be amazed how much of the business world is driven by contracts and needs good procurement. The pandemic that we're currently enduring has shaken the global supply chains and procurement policies and has affected all of us in some very profound ways. I don't want to revisit some of those areas in any great detail other than to show what's normal and how organizations have to respond when things are not that way. We'll look at various elements of the contract and procurement process. You'll learn all about RFPs, RFQs, RFIs, the general term is RFXs, and how they're used to find out information, identify particular vendors who we would like to have submit bids for their services for our company, and some of the things involved in that. And so you will learn more about that. I'll be able to supply you with some things that have helped students taking this class in the past. This is my 5th time teaching this course. I love it. And yes, I probably need a little bit more time outside of the classroom. But no, seriously, this is a real important class, and I hope you realize that. If not now, then at the beginning, at the end of the course. Finally, some keys to success in the course. The discussion, the assignment for the week is definitely posted by 7 a.m. On Monday morning. You'll also have the video posted either Sunday night or early on Monday. Just to welcome, maybe highlighting some aspect of the domain knowledge or a particular aspect of the course assignment for that week. Please read all the assigned readings. They're all fair game. There's a sequence and a cumulative direction and workflow to the things you'll be reading and studying. So just because something isn't specifically called out in a question or discussion doesn't mean that it isn't important, and that cumulatively that information may be required as you put together a larger assignment later on in the term. Do all the assignments, turn them in on time. I know that life doesn't always work according to the professor's schedule. Your life, your manager, your particular perquisites of family and relationships and illness, particularly in a pandemic. I will say one thing. Bad news does not improve with age. If you know you're going to have a problem, if something hits you, I should be pretty quickly notified, and we can work together. There comes a time in a situation like this where I'm out of time, and then the university and its regulations and such take over, and I'm out of options. I'm not an unfair person, and I understand, as someone who's earned several graduate degrees in the midst of a career and a family, that things don't always line up in a week or even for a few weeks. So the more we talk through any difficulties, the better off they'll be. So in any of the online protocols, all of you are grown-ups, just follow responsible discussions. I don't mind a lively discussion about a particular project or particular idea, but please be respectful in that respect. Remember, whatever your employment field is, you will never escape purchasing and contracts. Some people hate contracts because it's too specific, but you'll sign them, and in some cases you'll have to draft them. And so please make sure that you pay attention to this because it's important. Also, the fact that so many companies are driven by these activities means that there are great opportunities. So this may be a chance for you to look laterally in your organization or in some other organization and get on board a job that may be a little bit more pandemic proof as we're starting to find out. So as far as specific meetings, we do not have them. I'll send out an announcement and figure out a time mid to late in the week to have a Zoom room. I like 6 p.m. Mountain Time. It's not too late for folks on the East Coast, just to walk through any issues or problems or details of a particular assignment. So keep that in mind. We'll figure out the right time for that. That, of course, is a optional meeting and never mandatory, but just something that you may want to keep in mind. And then finally, this is an online asynchronous class. If this is your first course at the University College, keep in mind you're responsible to work independently through a schedule of readings, video presentations, slide decks, and other material, and to respond to that information in different ways. So keep that in mind. There's no class time that you have to attend per se. And so just make sure, though, that you keep to the weekly set of deliverables, because in 10 weeks, it goes by fast. And make sure that you're taking care of all the requirements of a particular week and not just do the ones that you like or just do the first one and think that you're done. So you own the deliverables for this class. Want to make sure that's real clear. My job is to help you, to assist you, and to add some information, maybe my own experiences, probably more from failure than anything else. They have been the best teachers for me. But make sure, keep in mind my late father's advice: bad news does not improve with age. This term and this class gets away from you pretty quick. So start hard, figure out what your schedule is. And I've seen students that just carved out one night after work or a particular time over the weekend or something, especially early in the week, to get a sense of what the landscape is for the assignment. Keep that in mind. Here's my contact information. Feel free to contact me. I do prefer email. My responsibility is usually to get back to you in 24 hours or less. Most of the time, I'm more than responsive in that way. I have not been traveling much at all, and I don't expect to. Most of my work is done from my home office. Okay, thank you very much for listening to this video. Thanks for your time. Let's get to work on the exciting world of contracts and procurement. Bye-bye now.